Getting lean at 38 costs me 20 minutes a day, and none of it's exercise, it's not cardio, it's not meal prep, and I promise you it's not what you think. If you're new here, I'm Neil John Thomas. I'm a 38-year-old retired bodybuilder, and I teach men over 30 how to get into the best shape of their lives with as minimal effort as possible, to enjoy your life, to eat all your favorite foods, and most importantly, to not add tons and tons of cardio, to live a stress-free life while maintaining 10% body fat forever. That's the key, forever. It's so easy nowadays to do a restrictive diet and get lean, but you can't maintain it, and it's not enjoyable. Anyone can do a chicken and rice diet and be in a calorie deficit and get the 10% body fat. But can they do it for the rest of their life and maintain it? No, you can't. So that's what I teach on this channel, to get in the best shape of your life, but to enjoy your life, to eat all your favorite foods every single day, not just like once in a while, but every single day. Please like and subscribe. Let's get this out to as many men that need to hear this truth as possible, because I still see all these bodybuilders and these people in the fitness industry that are like, you got to suffer and you got to grind and you got to work out 3 hours a day and you got to have tons of volume and hypertrophy training is the way to go, and chicken and rice 5 times a day with drinking egg whites straight from the container. That's how you live like a jacked king. No. So the 20 minutes a day, this changed my life so dramatically in more ways than just getting 10% body fat and maintaining it for life, but also with my actual physical health and mental health. I walk 20 minutes a day after every single meal, non-negotiable every single day. For real quick context, I've been doing this for 3 years now. I'm 7% body fat, so I'm less than 10% body fat year round. I eat all my favorite foods every single day, and I have not done any cardio in 3 years. But what I do is I walk 10 to 12K steps a day. It's actually usually closer to 15,000 steps per day, but I don't even try. It's like, I don't even think about it. It's so second nature to me now, and for all of my clients, it's the same exact way. Just like anything in life, it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. If you make getting 10,000 steps a day a habit, you're not even gonna think about it after a month. A great tool is one of these handy dandy tracker watches, like 25 bucks on Amazon. Tells me how many steps I get. You can use your phone, a bunch of other different devices, but this is super easy, and my clients usually find that this is the easiest way and keeps you the most accountable. But back to what I was saying, I digress. 20 minutes after meals. So when I started doing this about 2.5 years ago, I've been under 10% for 3 years, but I didn't start doing the actual 20 minutes of walking after meals till a little in. But my life completely changed when I changed this one thing. And one, you're gonna be able to get your steps in so easy, because if you make this a habit, like I said, it's just second nature. After all your meals, if you're eating 3 to 4 meals a day, that's over an hour of walking. That's roughly gonna be, depending on how tall you are, how long your step is, how fast you're walking, it's gonna be 5,000 to 7,000 steps. That's like a majority of the steps for your entire day already done just from that one little habit you made. Not only that though, you're gonna heal your insulin response, you're gonna have better digestion, your cortisol levels are gonna be lower, because as we know, walking is the only, if we're gonna label it as cardio, it's the only form of cardio that actually lowers cortisol. When you go do the Stairmaster, or you do HIIT training, or you're running, that raises your cortisol. If your cortisol is raised, it's gonna be much harder to burn that stubborn belly fat. And as we know, men getting older and getting into their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, cortisol is chronically elevated because you have real life stress, financial responsibilities, your family, kids, health conditions, family illnesses, all kinds of stress in your life, right? Your body can't differentiate stress of a hard workout and stress of life. It all just compounds as stress. So if you're doing HIIT training or the Stairmaster, you're adding more stress into your bucket of all your life stress. Your body doesn't know the difference. So you're just adding more stress to your already overfilled stress plate. But if you walk, you're actually lowering the stress threshold and pulling stress away from your daily life stress. So by walking after your meals, because it's spaced out, which also helps, I don't recommend to clients to just go walk for 2 straight hours. Spacing it out actually helps 100 times more. Again, the insulin response, your digestion improves, you get nutrient partitioning, and the nutrients are getting to where they need to go much faster. There's just so many health benefits of it. But when I started doing this, I actually really noticed a difference in being able to maintain a lower body fat much easier. And I wasn't bloated all the time. My body was actually breaking down foods a lot better. Because what happens after you have a ton of carbs? We all want to sit on the couch like a friggin' Michelin man and like blob out. But if you go walk, you're telling your body like, okay, let's get the process going of using that as fuel. And I swear to God, guys, when I started doing this, I now can notice when the carbohydrates and when the glycogen get into my muscle. Like I can feel it. I can literally feel it. And it's interesting, like once you get low enough body fat, your skin gets thin and you know your muscles protrude more, but I'll have a meal with roughly 50 to 75 grams of carbohydrates. And depending on the meal, like I've done this for so many years now, and once you do it enough, you're gonna understand what carbs take the longest. Like I know if I eat a bagel in an hour and 15 minutes before my workout, the carbs are gonna hit me at the perfect time. If I have a cup of rice, it usually takes about 2 hours. If I have a tablespoon of honey or maple syrup, it's 20 minutes. So once you know all these different foods and how quickly they get into your blood when the glycogen actually gets in the muscle, you can time it around your workouts to have the best workouts and to get the best pumps. So that being said, with walking after my workouts, what I notice in my pre-workout meals, I know now when I'm walking into the gym, I can literally feel it in my arms, my calves, my legs, like the glycogen getting into the muscle, the carbohydrates getting into the muscle, because I've trained my body to do that from walking after all my meals. That, and I can notice it too. I can see visibly within, depending on what meal it is, 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I get way more vascular. So again, there's just so many health benefits, and this is really one of the biggest hacks I tell all my clients. Like if you can make it happen, if you can make that habit of walking after all your meals, it's gonna make your life so much better, and just longevity. We know that walking is one of the best longevity boosters there is. My grandmother walked 3 miles a day until she was 96. Cardio isn't gonna do that for you. Stairmaster is not gonna do that for you. Walking is one of the best things you can do for your health, and it's so easy. There is no stress involved. You don't have to think about it, and guess what? Your body doesn't have to recover. If you go do the Stairmaster or HIIT training or go run 3 miles, guess what? That's stress, meaning your body has to recover from it, meaning it's gonna affect your workouts. If you walk 10,000, 12,000, 15,000, even 20,000 steps a day, there's nothing to recover from, so now your workouts are gonna be even that much better. And I've noticed this hands down, like as soon as I started walking, all my workouts got way better. I have way more energy for my workouts, my recovery is better. Walking is just one of the biggest keys to fat loss. But you know what, the fitness industry is not gonna tell you that, because they cannot market walking in a pill and sell it to you. Like if they were just like, hey, yeah guys, guess what? Everyone can just walk and you can all be 10% body fat and lean and live the best life and there's no stress whatsoever. There would be no point of selling supplements. They wouldn't make millions and billions of dollars. But I'm here to tell you guys, you can just walk and literally get in the best shape of your life. Yes, you need to do other things. You need to learn how to prep your meals. You need to learn how to hit the right protein, a bunch of different stuff. But that reminds me, guys, I have a free PDF booklet of 11 recipes for free. The link is in my bio. If you want to learn how to make all your favorite foods, high protein, lower in calorie, and enjoy your life, that book is there for you. And if you want to take it a step further, I also have a 12-week complete coaching program, walking, food, cortisol, sleep, caffeine, the whole shebang. If you guys want to go that route, link is in the bio. But I promise you guys, try this. Just try and walk. It doesn't even have to be 20 minutes. Just try and walk for 10 minutes after your meals and do that consistently for 3 weeks. You will notice a difference. I promise you. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please like and subscribe. Let's get this out to as many men as possible that need to actually hear the truth from a retired bodybuilder, someone that's tried every single thing. I've done every diet, carnivore. I've done carnivore, keto, Mediterranean, carb cycling, low carb. I have done it all. I've tried it. I've done fasting, full 48-hour, 2-day fasting, intermittent fasting, all of it. And I'm here to tell you, like, the fitness industry lies to you. It's so much easier than you've been made out to believe. So comment, guys, let me know if you've ever gotten to 10% body fat with just walking, or what's your favorite form of cardio. I'll see you guys in the comments. Take care.